Hey everyone, welcome back to another one of my tips and tricks videos. So today I'm going to show you one of the easiest places to raid. Now what's prompting this video? Well, a few of my friends have bought this and they've been complaining about how they've been having issues getting into some of the other bases, what with the amount of zombies or the amount of bots. Now this place here, and I can't remember the name of it for the life of me, but it is the town here at A2. I'll just quickly show you the map. As you can see there at the bottom, A2. This is my go-to as a noob. Okay, super easy. Now there's two ways of doing this. Now I used to approach from the north. Why? Because basically there's a police station right there, and then I'd come along here, hop over the wall, run through this way, hop over the wall there, and run out. Okay, but now I tend to come in this way. I'll come in through the south here, through that wall over there, and I'll come through here. And as you can see, this is what's great about this particular base, is you can see all of the stash crates here, all the canvas covered crates, the military stuff is all here. Now there are bots, but they never cross this railway track, okay, because as you can see there's a lot of fencing. For whatever reason they just never cross. Now I tend to play on some of the kind of lower loot, high damage zombie slash bot servers such as Night Kingdom, so this is a bit of a godsend when I'm really low or I've just spawned in the area and I've got nothing. But never mind, I'll just show you exactly how I do it. So let's get down from here. Whee! Oh dear, hope I don't die. There you go. Right, I'll just make my way over to that wall and I will see you there in a second. Hey everyone, so welcome back. As you can see, we're by the southern wall, so I'm going to show you exactly what I do. Now, here's something I've never actually seen before. I've seen a bot outside, but never mind. Usually what I can do, well, one of the options you can have for getting into this base, is you can usually run in through that gap. For some... oh, crap. I've never seen that before. Okay, I think you could run in through the gap now if you want. That is crazy. Never actually seen that before. That is worrying. Okay, so you can run in through here if you want. Okay, which makes things quite easy. Or you can do what I like to do, especially when there's lots of like zombies and puppets around, is I like to climb over this wall. Now, one thing you'll notice is you can't jump here, but from this point onwards, you can see there's a little kind of break in the well, the bitmaps, I guess. Okay, here you can jump over the wall. Okay, that's what I like to do. I like to sort of jump up from there. Okay, so as you can see, we've got the quayside. Now this is the kind of safety looting zone, very friendly for noobs. Okay, if things go a little bit pear-shaped and you're dressed like I am and you've got absolutely nothing on you, and you're not being weighed down, if you're into some zombies, which you may do sometimes, you can quickly just jump over the side. The zombie will sink and you'll just climb up these ladders for convenience, so you'd have to swim all the way around to the end here. As you can see, you just climb up these ladders, so that's great. So try not to get too looted up if there's a lot of zombies around. Okay, and finally we've got these towers here, which are pretty decent actually. What the towers, the cranes. Okay, one thing I'm going to mention about the cranes is that you can sometimes find some quality loot, but be aware if you're playing on a server which is kind of like a sort of more hardcore server, let's say, that has damage turned up on bots, you are very easy to spot, so it's easy to get shot. Now, if you're playing somewhere like Night Kingdoms, where I do, I'd never really risk it. I would never bother climbing up these things unless I was in dire need. But you know, up to you, might be worth it. Anyway, so let's crack on. So as you can see, we've got plenty of places to search. We've got these huts, we've got these containers. What's here? We've got not a lot here actually. We've got a ton of what are these called? Crates, basically, all these military containers. Tons of them. I tend never to bother with these warehouses you can see here. Usually because you've got bots walking around and all you ever really find is just a bit of junk in there. So tends not to be worth it, I feel. Okay, as you can see, containers, little huts. You can see you're really well defended from the sort of line of sight, the bot's line of sight. You will find zombies on this side. Got one there. Anything worth having here? No items there. Brilliant. It seems I have searched this before. Squat down. Anything worth having? No? Okay. If bots do stop up, as you can see, by stuff, if you do get spotted by the bots, just squat down behind these. They can't do anything. Actually, great little defensive points. Okay, and then finally we'll just carry on. Another hut. Again, as you can see, really, really easily defended. Here's squat down. I've been through here before, have I? No, I have been. Okay, as you can see, just so many options for, loot. Unfortunately, it's rubbish loot that I don't want. Okay. There you go. More stuff. Anything in here? No. Actually, what you can do as well, sometimes I like to do this, just leave this open in case you do run into some zombies, because then you can just always do this quickly, although, just be aware, only bots could spot you, but if you've got a bunch of zombies, it's always worth leaving like a door sort of open facing outside, you know, or outwards even, that way you can climb up and get away. Actually, you can actually do this as well, but it's just a habit I've got into. It just seems to be easier to jump on it and climb, but that's just by the by. Okay, we've got more crates here. Anything worth having? Not really found anything today. Is this like Kingdom? I thought I was playing a single player server, but never mind. Okay, so as you can see, plenty of stuff to search. Really, really easy. No problems there. And the last thing I like to do here is I come here. Okay, now you could just sort of escape if you wanted to. Just climb over this wall and run up through the centre of town to grab yourself anything that you can find, say in the police station or the church. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically just do this quickly. Last thing, notice the office. Okay, I do this. Run into the office building, because as always there's a little armory here. Okay, and that's how I like to finish off my sort of optimal base raid for the base at A2. So anyway, I hope you found that helpful. If you did, let me know down below. Leave it leave it a thumbs up, a like. Think about subscribing, because I'll be doing more tips and tricks for Scum and a few other games, because this isn't the only other game that I play. I also stream every Tuesday and Thursday on Twitch, and the link is also down below. And I also do the odd stream on YouTube. So at this point, all that remains is to thank you for watching the video. I will see you next time. So until then, my friends, this is HipKelt signing off.